we had the Roots picnic, right? They was on the bill at the Roots picnic for the podcast like 2 years ago.
Yeah. That was the year after us.
Listen, we go there, Maul, show us nothing but love. Give us all the game that he had on his face. Listen, man, y'all doing your thing. Shout out to Maul.
So y'all started y'all podcast?
We was already moving.
Okay.
We was always shaking and baking, already number one. So he give us love, you know. Joe did some flaky shit, stepped off when he seen us coming. He dipped.
No, he don't drink.
I don't drink.
I ain't gonna drink him.
Listen, he stepped off, right?
Lee, get him water, please.
Yeah, listen.
We got water.
Listen, ginger ale or ginger beer on the rocks.
That's a shot. Hold on.
Listen.
That's a shot. Hold on. We're gonna do this together. This is a celebration, bro.
Listen.
We don't know. Hold on. Finish your story. We don't know if y'all know, but our show is about celebrating people here.
That's what it's about.
I ain't trying to, be involved in no drama, no gossip, none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
I want to big us up. Everything we doing, the shit that we go through, shit that we're involved in, we should be saluted. So that's what our show is about. You know what I'm saying? Salute, baby. Take that shot.
I ain't got nothing in my cup. I ain't got nothing in my cup.
You can't salute with water. You can't do it with water. It's bad luck.
Damn, man.
Salute. You got watermelon Ciroc too? It's watermelon Ciroc. It's the freshest on the market.
That's what's up. I like that.
Who stole my Colombian White, by the way?
I like that drop. So on this song, right?
I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Now, so now we go. He slid off. It was cool. But Maul gave us everything he could give us. All information. Me and Maul even came down with our live shows. No bullshit, no. Because first of all, we gonna say this. It's not beef. Ain't nobody getting killed. None of that. No, it's just about you had something to say. Cuz said something, whatever. So now, everything cool. Maul always showing us love. It was always, a couple people say it's, he will always show us shit about podcasts. And no disrespect, salute you, Joe. But we also, when we gonna salute you, we gotta salute Taxstone. We gotta salute Rest in Peace to Combat Jet. So we gonna salute everybody in the space for creating the lane for everybody. We ain't no haters. But Ice-T, everybody. So at the end of the day, it was like, he just came off. He was just on live with Gillie. They was all cool. Then he just popped the joint.
I saluted y'all.
And he told it.
On the live, right there on the live.
He saluted.
Ain't no ego involved.
Ain't no
ego. Motherfucking, man, shout out to Joe. Y'all, you, N.O.R.E, Taxstone. Y'all niggas set the
all y'all, man.
All of y'all. Right on live with the nigga. In front of my fan base, your fan base, ain't no ego involved. So for you to turn around and go on your fucking podcast.
And what did he exactly say?
This is what he said. Oh, this just came to my knowledge about a problem that was going on with $1 million worth of game and somebody that they cut off their show.
Oh, yeah.
But hold on. You and Gil just talked about this on live 2-3 weeks ago. So how did this just come to your knowledge? So it was some real it was crazy.
And not even that. What really got me mad is that it's not even that you talking about me and my business, is that you had no facts.
No facts.
Like, nothing you said was remotely true. The nigga said, I think they on episode 82 right now. My nigga, we on episode 60. The fuck are you talking about?
We was on Sound. Rui talking about we was on SoundCloud. Nigga, we was never on SoundCloud.
Yeah, they started off on SoundCloud. It's just like, dog, what the fuck are y'all talking about? So it was never it's just that, okay, if I'ma sit around and I'ma talk about some niggas, I'ma at least do some facts check.
I just want to keep it even, and I'm not like I'm defending them. But they did the same thing with us. Like we had them on the show. Numbers, we had them on the show because they was, they disputed our numbers at CBS. And we didn't really get care, but I wanted to let you finish. I'm sorry.
So that's just a part of the whole program.
I believe it is. And I believe he has love for y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I think that he wants to spar with you, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
you think it's
competitive. Not that type of spar.
Not that type of spar.
No, he thinks it's competitive.
Yeah, we can put the gloves on tomorrow.
But that's also a sign of respect.
But one thing about him,
you know why it's also a sign of respect? Look what you just said, Gillie. When they refer to my son, right? Hold on. I got him. You finish.
Come on, Chan. Come on.
That's your manager.
Get the fuck out of you.
I gotta get that
That's how you always try to stick the management.
I gotta get the management. Fuck that.
You notice how you said. You said, my son, you said, yo, I cooked him. You said, I beat him in both battles. But then after you said that, you said, but my son is nice. So you know why you said my son is nice? Because you want your enemy to be on the same level. You don't want your enemy to be a sucker.
No, because, no. Because
so
I respect my son.
Right, I was about to say,
and I don't want my son to take it in the wrong way. Dog, you my brother. I respect you, I love you. I'm talking about some shit that happened 20 years ago and I'm telling the truth.
No, but what I'm saying,
ain't nothing disrespectful or nothing.
No,
so I'm letting it be. No. I fuck with my son.
Right.
That's my nigga.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not sitting here talking about my son personal business.
Right.
I'm not sitting here talking about some shit. My son finances and what he didn't do and where my son record out of and no, that shit ain't got nothing to do. I'm talking about some shit that actually happened with me and my son.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, what I'm saying with you and Joe Budden,
there,
what I'm trying to say is,
yo.
I feel like it's like an ego thing, meaning like, yo, let the enemy be a tough enemy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you win that war, then it's great. If you win against a sucker, you don't really get props for that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if he wasn't to a certain level, I wouldn't even have responded to him.
Right.
So you got to pick your battles wisely. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, absolutely. So
you get my lighter just because I think you're trying to steal it.
The fact that he on it, you got a lighter right there.
I know. That's why I had to be clear about it.
Lighter
I'm getting my lighter because I just don't want to
old nigga shit.
I don't want niggas to look at the. My fans are
he's suffering from OPS, man. Old people shit. Collect the lighters.
My fans be like, Gillie thugged him out. I see him take the purple lighter. So you got to keep it even. All right, but go ahead.
Honestly, with me and Joe, it's not even no beef. It's just we both live in a space now where it's a media thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a media thing.
And none of us do the same thing.
None of us do the same thing. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if we did the same thing.
Right.
There's enough money.
The only person I got in competition with was Elliott Wilson. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a fucking saint. But Elliott clearly started with me.
Bruh.
He really started with me, like, and he. Like, go ahead, bro. Come on, you can smoke. You can smoke, buddy. You're not on your podcast. You can smoke, baby. Come on, man.
Elliott.
But that's only what happened, and this is how you turn it all into competition. What happened was I got word that Birdman flipped on the Breakfast Club. Because all three of them, it just hit me for some reason. It was like, yo, wait till you see our Birdman interview. It's 27 seconds, but it's crazy. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I hit Elliott. And I said, yo, I know the fact that Birdman is out there. I can get him to, because he wants to do an interview. You know, they thought that Drink Champs was in New York, so his people was hitting me. So I was giving Elliott Birdman. I said, yo, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you Birdman.
That's a major play.
In New York, because I'm going to go get Wayne. And I was trying to start my own shit. But whatever happened, the shit Birdman didn't happen. So I figured when I threw Elliott the bone, he would throw me back a bone. So he had Leor Combs on his show. And all I said was, yo, let me get Leor email. I didn't want Leor as a guest. Leor was my CEO. Like, we made great money together. And he was like, for what? I lost my mind, nigga. What you be? I'm N.O.R.E. Not to be cocky or nothing.
I like that.
Not to be cocky or nothing, but if I ask you for a fucking contact, pass the fuck off, man. Because that person who giving that contact, he ain't gonna say who you got this from. I know too many people. But when he said why you want his contact, I just took off. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe, so he turned it into a competition thing. But other than that, none of us do the same. Like I heard you bring up Tax Stone earlier. I want to address that. What Tax did, no one else is still doing. So if Tax come home to this day, his lane is wide
he'll pick it right up. Yeah, he'll pick it right up.
There ain't nobody that's doing something that's another person is doing. I watch y'all shit. I watch Joe's shit. I've watched every shit, and everyone is pretty much original.
Right.
Original. Even the Locks right now. The Locks is original right now. I'm watching they shit. I'm like, oh, okay.
Podcast is personality.
It's personality. No one can personally be like you.
Right.
I mean, there's people that's don't get me wrong now.
Right. Yeah.
I love my copyists out there, boy. I go and I like they shit too. When they be copying my shit, make some noise. They got drinks and all that. I'm like, look, nigga,
everybody had drinks after
got
drinks.
you. But I don't mind because I know I'm doing the right thing. And like for a lot of people, like, you know, I want to address something. Because Ben Baller responded to a fan. He didn't come at us. He didn't come. And what he said was, a fan was like, yo, this is the second week in a row you said something about Drink Champs. One day he had said something, and then the fan asked him again, and he was like, well, but you know, we bigger than Drink Champs. Let me just explain something to everyone that was out there. Everyone that's out there.
Talk heavy.
I just want people to know.
Talk heavy.
You're competing with 6-day-old product when you compete with Drink Champs.
Talk heavy.
We are a television show. We stopped being a podcast.
Yeah.
That's y'all shit. We gave that.
Talk heavy.
Go, bro. Whoever got that position, go, bro. We don't mind. But we let off with Revolt. Revolt came to us with a wonderful deal. And we knew we was those dudes that would be there. And I knew I could talk to Puff, even though he's crazy as shit. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Puff stepped to me on Thanksgiving one day. He know he's out of line. So, but I knew I could work with the bro, and I knew the bro won't fire me. So, because trust me, these other deals in these other places, we were offered these deals. But you know, we wouldn't have had that freedom to do what the fuck we want right now. Can't nobody tell us to put out a fucking cigarette. No cigarettes in here. Right. Deuce, we looking at you. They got my brother Deuce, man. I told you. That shit But no one could do that. And then we brought in Jay. Because we said, they ain't in competition. Puff and Jay is not in competition on this level. This is a subscription-based site. And then we brought in Nas. And we made the most
mass appeal. That's
mass appeal.
Yeah.
And we brought the most. And see, so a lot of people judged us. So I wanted to respond to Ben Baller because he's like, you know, I'm doing bigger than, and I like Ben Baller and big, and I actually respect him. But whenever you say something and I have to defend myself, that's actually called a diss.
Absolutely.
If I have to defend myself on something, that means you dissed me.
Absolutely.
So maybe you didn't know what you were doing by saying, yo, yeah, we're bigger than Drink Champs or whatever. No, you're not, because if it wasn't for Drink Champs, probably you wouldn't exist.
Absolutely.
So how could you be bigger? And you're talking about an audio space. There's nothing.
Audio, linear, YouTube, digital.
Well, if you put it together, we got linear.
Subscribers.
We got subscriber base. And we're not in competition with nobody. We don't want to be in competition with nobody.
No,
in fact, I salute y'all being number one in that motherfucking iTunes audio space. That made me big you up. Yeah. And you know what? We got out of that space. And if it's, for lack of a better term, because I'm trying to stop saying this word, but if it's other niggas in that space, we saluting that.
Yeah.
I'm like, go ahead, nigga, because now the inmates is running the building for real.
And I'm gonna say this, You just gave me some information, because he know I'm information man. But I like the way you did that, like the other space. And it is other people in that space. Shout out to Mano, shout out to Big Facts Podcast out of Atlanta. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing and running it up, because it's enough. They don't never stop printing money, man.
I'm gonna tell you something. When we started the podcast, we realized that people were giving their YouTube away for free. They would sign for audio, and then give their YouTube away for free.
They actually asked. CBS was like, "Okay, let's do YouTube," and we're like,
"Nah."
What deal do we have?
Hip hop already. We knew what
deal are we? What's the contract?
So check it. So we started to notice that all of these dudes that was on what's the shit that
I know what you're talking about. I forget
that label they was on. They was all on the shit.
Speaker net.
Loudspeakers. They was all on it. But you signed a loudspeaker.
He from Philly. He from Philly too. We talking
loudspeaker because
they're pioneers in the podcast.
Combat Jack was over there.
Yeah. He was a big part of it.
Really, we knew that in hip hop. We knew that audio is one thing. Video is something. Video in hip hop, you charge me to make me look good, and then I gotta pay that back. So we was already on point. Like, man, the video part of. If you notice, Drink Champs, our first 6 months, we never even put out videos.
But we were filming.
Yeah. So it made our clientele go up, and then we start putting out clips, and niggas is like, what? Jada Kiss talking about Suge and Eve? Like, why the fuck? Where's that footage at? And then we got with Shabba. Remember we had, not Shabba, I said Shabba. Damn man, you know what I meant. Shaggy. And all these videos never came out. So it built our catalog. And that's why they hated us in the podcast game for a while. They loved that we went to television because we showed these dudes, YouTube ain't free. Our YouTube, when you want to see us, you got to pay for that.
Right.
You got to pay for that.
That was legend.
We did that. We changed that in the game. Give me a high five, brother. Come on, brother. I know you don't brag.
Sometimes you got to drop your nuts.
We did that.
There's another component that I think we're still fighting for, is that the whole data-driven part of it, fuck all that shit, because we split our data into 3 different release platforms. So then each platform looks a little weaker because we're split.
Because people deal with you different.
Right, but what we're fighting for, and this is what I think we all need to understand, is our brand is important to these platforms. They want us, but they're going to use our data against us. But our brand is bigger than that, even that data. Because when we're doing different things, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're on social media, you're this, you're that, you're going to split all your data. You know what I'm saying?
Because somebody they just want to see your video.
We just got to know our value and hold tight and say, nah, man, fuck that. You want Drink Champs? You want this? You want that? Pay accordingly, and let's move forward.
And what's crazy about our deal is that
And God bless y'all as bar students.
Yeah,